sé cuál me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. La baby le llega. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabe que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los automás, la caja nunca para sonar.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Gerrit Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
So here is Josh Rojas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter.
The second baseman, Josh.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Cole has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. No outs, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. And even 20 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Popped him up. Void in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Merrill Kelly gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 264 is average entering play, 15 long balls, and an even 40 RBIs. And this is high, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fouled away. Grounded weakly toward third. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll check in here at 277, 7 homers, and 36 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First pitch on its way. One strike now from Cole. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela,
The third baseman,
as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Gerrit has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
batting 6th.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Batting average down in the low 210s. 14 homers and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the 7th fielder, Tim
Into the box, Tim LaCastro to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB now. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, number 12, Dalton.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Stepping in now, Josh Rojas. A ball and no strikes. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So first and second with one down. And here's Josh Van Meter. Has a look, now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Ahmed over at second. Rojas at first. 1 gone. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Next to hit is Eduardo Escobar. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bounce towards the second baseman. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First offering on its way. Kyle Higashioka stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Ready now is Aaron Judge. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the third baseline. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Walker stands at second with no outs. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fouled off. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Swing and a little tapper. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Ahmed. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Arizona. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. One down. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Well hit to right, but this is foul for the first strike.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1 and 2. A little low. It's 2 and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gerrit.
So next to bat will be Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and 1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Judge looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Josh Van Meter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. One strike now from Cole.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in will be Eduardo Escobar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman.
Aroldis Chapman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Christian Walker will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So here's Josh Reddick. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready now. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. Arizona leads it now 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim LeCastro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Varsho has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Wade hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Once again, a 3-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one sent foul. Hit well on the ground to first. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next is the Yankees.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, the right fielder, Aaron.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
3-1, here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stephen Vogt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Taken, but called a strike. Peralta on at first. Nobody out. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Row, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Dalton Varsho. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 home. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good battle. Count remains full. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
First and second now, one man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Josh Rojas to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. First offering.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
So stepping in is Giancarlo Stanton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Well right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. J.B. Bukowskis takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Gio Urshela will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Josh Van Meter. Now here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, the first baseman.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker. He swings and misses, throw down. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
To the plate now, Josh Reddick. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Peralta at second with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. LeCastro able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Yankees 1. Last half of the 7th here, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Now the 1-0. Left center, base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Tim LeCastro, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
No one out with a runner at second. Popped him up. Rojas waits on it. 1 down. Digging in next, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Van Meter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Vogt gathers. And that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Yankees 1. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 63.
Stepping in once again is Dalton Varsho. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch. And here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very well, showed off the wheels, and ended up covering almost 130 feet to finally track it down. Look for that one on the highlight reels later on. Stepping in now, Josh Rojas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-1. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming, here it is. The pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
.2-0 count, the pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Vogt is over to take a look. And that's going to land foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up is DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses ball 1. Ramirez, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fouled away. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Three and two now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 6-1. So now to the plate, Josh Van Meter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Two-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Eduardo Escobar, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now that, the right fielder, Josh.
So now to the plate, Josh Reddick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got it on just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Yankees 1. Jordan Weems, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. At the plate now is Giorgella, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
I got 3-1.
Gary Sanchez waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, number 11 for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The center fielder, number 33.
Next to stand in is Tim LaCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are, 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
8-2 tonight's final. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Merrill earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. I ain't following the tide. Heard it from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.